Hey, what's up guys? I hope you're all doing well, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cool Springtrap action figure. So let's get into it. So I made the Springtrap figure a couple months ago, and I mean, a bunch of you guys have been asking for tutorials, so I figured I'll finally give it to you guys and stop gatekeeping. First of all, before we get into that though, I got this idea from the figurine vault, and this is not my original idea. I mean, I added my own twists and spin to it, but like, it was his idea first, and that's where I got it from, and my video blew up for some reason, not his. So definitely go check out him and his original video, because that's where I got inspired from. But with all that out of the way, I will first give you guys all the materials that you'll need to make this figure. Alrighty, so first we'll start off with the materials you need to make this guy. First, you're going to need a Funko Springtrap action figure. You don't need the entire thing, just a head. And if you want to go the extra mile, foot or two if you want. And then besides that, you're going to need the Black Series Dark Trooper from The Mandalorian. He's super cheap. You can pretty much find him like on any shopping website. Next up, you're going to need epoxy sculpting clay. I just grabbed this random clay from Amazon. It was pretty cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but I had kind of a hard time figuring this out. This is the first time I've ever used clay, but just try it out and see how it goes. And then you're gonna need some paint. You're gonna need your greens, your silver, black. The materials, you're gonna want like a pink, like flesh color. So yeah, those are all the materials you're gonna need in order to make this custom. All right, and once you get all materials, we can get started. So for step one, you're going to want to grab the figure that you just bought, the Dark Trooper, and you're going to want to take off the head, cut off like the armor chest piece. Basically just strip down all of the extra details that'll hinder articulation, because we're going to replace the whole body with like the endo suit, I guess. So once you do that, you're gonna want to grab the head, and you can use like a Dremel. That's what I used. That's this thing right here, or basically just any kind of tool to drill out a hole inside of the head, so that way you can just stick it onto the neck piece right here. As you can see, just fit it to the neck size and then drill out a hole so it can fit onto the body. And then after that, we can move on to step two. For step two, that's where you're going to use the clay, and depending on which clay you got, there's like different steps to, prepare it and all that stuff, so I won't be going over that. But, you're going to want to get your clay ready, and then I kind of just freehanded mine. I just looked up a reference, looked up Springtrap pictures, and, just tried my best to replicate it. I just left an empty foot because just like the figurine vault, that was my inspiration. He did that, and I thought it was a pretty cool thing. Like, it's more withering. Like right here, I didn't finish the shoulder entirely. I thought that was a pretty cool detail. So yeah, you're gonna want to just with the clay put on all the like plush suit pieces, and here's what it looks like before the paint, when I just put on the the head and the clay. Now we can move on to step three. For step three, all I did was, after the clay was all dried, I left it dry overnight, I just went in and painted all of the exposed endoskeleton parts silver, and then let it dry, and obviously sprayed a matte coat over it so that way it'll stay, or like a sealer I meant. And then I painted green for all the plush suits, and then all the little scrapes and details like that I made, I just painted black and added some flesh pieces. As you can see, I kind of chose a really weird colored green. He ended up like a really dark green, but I mean, it's not terrible, to each their own, whatever color you want your Springtrap to be. Yeah, I think mine turned out pretty good, but hopefully your guys turns out better. Of course, after you've painted, you just want to spray it so that way all the paint is sealed and it won't scrape when you're bending all the joints. And boom, you just made a custom Springtrap action figure that scales pretty well with some other figures. I'll give you guys like a size comparison right now, but yeah, once you're all done, it'll turn out pretty good. And honestly, this is one of my best customs, I think. He doesn't have like the world's best articulation, but it's way better than the Funko action figures that like you make one wrong move and that thing is just exploding like a Lego minifigure. It's pretty bad. So yeah, I just wanted to try my hand at the figurine vaults custom, and I think it turned out pretty good. And I mean, as well as the video did, I can tell you guys liked it too, and you all wanted a tutorial, so I finally gave you guys your tutorial, and I hope you guys are happy, and I hope your guys custom turns out really good and hopefully better than mine. I want to see your guys' custom, so make sure you tag me in all of your guys' attempts, And yeah, and then if you guys were curious, here's how he pairs with a Mafex action figure. Here he is next to the new Jazzwares action figures, and here he is compared to a Marvel Legends. So I would say that it's a pretty good size because, you know, Springtrap's a pretty big dude. And yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything that I missed in this video, please comment down below and I'll try to get to all your guys' questions. Oh, and by the way, this is the first time I've ever done like a, you know, face video or whatever, so it's also the first time I've shown my like entire display. I mean, you always see them in the background of my shorts, but here it is. Do you guys want to see like a collection tour or anything like that? Because I feel like that'd be a pretty cool video, but I just didn't know if you guys wanted, you know, to see anything like that. So if you do, comment down below and I will try to get to that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.